What is going on, fellow members of the Asgardian League of Fantasy? It's your commish, Olive Juice 88, coming to you with the Week 2 recap. I'm going to keep this one short and sweet. We just had Mama's 80th birthday party today. That's why the video for this week is it's really late. It's it's on me. I could have did it last night. Fell asleep with the baby again. Big shocker. I can't help it. She gets so warm. She gets me so warm, so cuddly, and I pass out fast. So, all that being said, I'm gonna try to get this, over with pretty quick, short and sweet, because it's getting late. It's Notre Dame and Ohio State are about to kick off, so trying to catch some of that before I fall asleep with the baby again. So, let's get into it so I can get this over with. All right, so in our first matchup, we had Melvin taking me out, 20-point victory, 21-point victory. I'm going to do two bench MVPs of the week this week. The first one being Daniel Jones with his 32 points with 381 total yards and 3 total touchdowns. I would have won the game if I had played him over Justin Fields, but I didn't, and I lost. It happens. Josh Jansen took out Brad, 61 points. I mean, wasn't even close. Carden took out Pops, 8 points. You're getting there. You're getting close. You're getting real close. You can probably taste it, Dad. I feel like this might be your week. Let me double check. Yeah, you're not playing me, so this could be your week. We'll see. That was an 8-point victory, if I didn't say that already. Defensive MVP, Micah Parsons with 39 points, 4 tackles, 2 sacks, a forced fumble, and a fumble recovery. In the fourth game, we had Josh Russell taking out Matt Murphy, 67 points, wasn't even close. I started to give Kirk Cousins offensive MVP, but he did not play in Russell's lineup. Didn't matter because he thrashed Murphy anyway. And in our final matchup, we had Brian Smith taking out Eric by 2 points. I was keeping an eye on this just in case we had any stat changes that would reverse the decision there, because I think it was like a 1.2 point victory at first, but the only stat correction really just kind of bumped it up closer to a 2-point win for the old brother. Offensive MVP is going in this game to Nico Collins with his 27.6 points, 7 for 146 and a touchdown. Dude balled out. And then our other bench MVP, I had to do it because somebody got a little scared to keep Garrett Wilson in the lineup. And he put up 20.3 points. Now, I will give you credit. It was Dallas's defense. I probably would have rolled with him anyway, just because he can do things like, take a quick 5-yard slant to the house. That's what he did. As he only finished the game with 2 catches, but they went for 83 yards and a touchdown, getting him 20.3 points on the week. Probably just stick with Garrett Wilson. Oh, wait, that's right. You traded him to me. I don't really need to start him because I have Stephon Diggs and Calvin Ridley and, that 4th-round gem I found, Puka Nacua, who I've heard referred to as Pook Nukem. If anybody's familiar with the old Duke Nukem game, I thought that was actually pretty funny when I heard that in a podcast. Got me pretty good. Injury-wise, it was a busy week. We all know Nick Chubb went down. He's done for the season. He could be done for the career. I mean, we'll have to see what he does if he decides to do the rehab. Well, I mean, I'm sure he's going to do the rehab, but is he going to want to come back and try to play next year? Are the Browns going to want him back? I don't think they owe him any more guaranteed money on his contract. and the cap hit is much more significant if they keep him on the roster than if they cut him. So we'll see what happens there. I mean, maybe they restructure something and they bring him back. Just to show their appreciation to the guy, because I mean he has been their offense for years now. So we'll see what happens with that. Burrow's still day to day with his calf. We don't know what's going on there. Amon-Ra St. Brown, I think he picked up some turf toe. I think he's probably going to go ahead and play. Ayuk, he hurt his shoulder. I think he sat out the other night. Waddle's got a concussion. He's out tonight. David Montgomery, he's probably going to take it easy with his quad. Shaq Thompson fractured his fibula. He's gone. Anthony Richardson, concussion. He's out this week. Barkley with the ankle, he sat out the other day. Eckler's got an ankle issue that he's sitting out again this week with. And there were more injuries to really kind of dive into, but I kind of ran out of room. I was getting out of room on my page here, and I hadn't even written up any week 3 preview, anything. But it's crazy. Week 2, and it's 2 weeks into the season, and we've had 2 devastating season-ending injuries back to back on Monday nights. Three, because the Shaq Thompson for Carolina, that was also in the Monday night game, with the doubleheader going on. So crazy. I'd feel nervous. If you got any guys going on Monday night, I'd feel nervous. But hopefully everybody stays healthy this week and we don't have anything crazy go on. But that's football. These guys are professionals. They go out there, they play without fear, and that's commendable. I mean, really, because it's got to be heartbreaking to see a teammate go down, and it's got to put that thought in the back of your head that, oh no, any play could be my last. But most of them still go out there. They give it their all and keep on pushing. So anyway, let's move on to week 3. The preview for week 3. We've got a couple of one and one teams facing off with myself taking on Matt Murphy. We're both 1-1. I'm currently favored to win that matchup. We've got an 0-2 team in Brad, who is probably going to go 0-3 after making a questionable trade. I feel like you kind of gutted your team, and you don't even have your first round pick to really be making a play for Marvin Harrison Jr. Kind of wish you would have made that trade before I traded your pick away, but I couldn't pass up on Garrett Wilson. Man, he's going to be good. He's going to be fine. They're going to get a quarterback in, and Garrett Wilson is going to go to the moon. And hopefully Drake London does too. But right now, I feel like Garrett Wilson is basically the Jets' offense. Like Garrett Wilson and Breece Hall's still coming back from torn ACL. So hopefully Zach Wilson can figure something out. Anyway, 0-2 Brad is taking on 1-1 Josh Russell. Russell is favored in that game. 2-0 teams facing off in Brian Carden and Melvin. Melvin's currently favored in that game, and I think he had Debo in, and Debo had a pretty big game. I don't remember. He may have had him on his bench. I don't know. It's a lot to keep up with around here. Everything going on. Another pair of 1-1 teams taking on each other, and Josh Jansen and Eric Bray, 2 longtime friends, going at it in that one. We'll see who comes out on top. And then 0-2 Pops versus Brian Smith in another father-son type matchup. So, and the old brother, he's favored there too. So, we'll see what happens. Anything can happen on any given Sunday. Dad, I try to rouse the troop, rile them up, and I don't have the inspirational words right now, and because I feel like I used all of them last year. But we're all rooting for you, except probably Brian. I'm sure, I'm sure he'd rather win than lose. But we're just keep at it. 110%, one game at a time. All the other football cliches inserted here, I don't know them all. You probably heard them back in your playing days. Um, so yeah. Other than that, good luck to everybody this week. Yeah, I, I'm. It's been a long day, so I'm starting to lose all the words that I can possibly put together. So I'm just gonna say, see y'all later. Um, good luck to everybody out there, and I'll see you guys next week with the week 3 recap, where hopefully I'll be rounding into mid-season form with the recap videos. So, with all that being said, see y'all later.